A lot of people ask me to draw my life. I was born in July 26, 1995. I know this is a really shit drawing, but I'm using a program. Anyways, I was born in, obviously, a hospital. Now, a while back, and to this day, I still live with my mom. My dad left a long time ago. I can't really remember much of my childhood. So let's just skip to when I was probably around, 13. That's when it all got interesting. I went to a place called West Junior High. Okay, it was for 7th grade and 8th. Now, in 7th grade, I was in a regular program, with all the normal kids. But then one day I refused to do math, because no one likes math. So, in 7th grade, they decided, since I didn't want to do my math, let's toss him in the BD program, Behavior Disability. Now, just because I didn't want to do a math paper, which was really stupid, no one should have to do a math paper. BD was actually a really great experience. It helped me kind of stop being lazy, but I've also met some weird people. I remember meeting a lot of awesome people, in 8th grade, falling for a girl in 8th grade, doing stupid stuff in 8th grade. Everyone does it. That's the power of being with people. Now, back then, I went through a phase. It was called the worst thing you could ever be on the planet. And if you know what I'm writing, then cool. I became a juggler. Back then, it was the worst thing you could ever be. Like, seriously, the worst. I'm out of that phase now. Oops. When I graduated from West Junior High, I had to say goodbye to a lot of friends because I was moving, which obviously was sad. I started going to high school called Double West High School. I was kind of worried about, I was embarrassed. I was like, about being freshmen. But you know what? Going to high school was fun. And most people these days drop out. Now, being a freshman, that's where I remember meeting my first girlfriend. Or, not first girlfriend, but first real relationship with a girl. It's funny too, because I've always had a thing for Reddit. Now, I met her in a reading class I had, because I was still a part of the BD program. Yeah, I know. Okay. We had a long relationship, and when she turned 18, and I was like 15, she had to apparently leave because she was too old and she didn't want to go to jail. I didn't realize it till now that I dated someone older than me, because usually I date people younger. Sophomore year, that was pretty boring. Got in a lot of fights. Junior year, that was a pretty fun year. I had got kicked out of that Belleville school for fighting, and then went to a school called Pathways. And now I'm graduated. 12th grade was fun back at Pathways, because that school didn't seem to care. That's what you would call the bad boy school. I'm not really getting to the relationship with my parents because it was bad. Things happened that you would not want to see or probably know. But something like this happened with parents. Oh, blood everywhere, hospital. And I went to a place where I was fostered. Here I am now, though, today, living with my parents. Not really happy, not really sad, just in the middle. But I did meet the one and only love of my life. And it's still going on today. Her name was Marilyn. And today, to this day, I love her. Believe it or not, I met her over Facebook. People think meeting people over the internet's bad, but it isn't. It's really that bad. As long as you get to Skype them or see their face. I eventually saved up enough money from an old job from Arby's that I worked at, and then took the Amtrak train in America. She lived in Michigan. I lived in Illinois. It was a long ride, and basically I had to go from a certain town to a certain town to a certain town. At one of the stops I did get, pickpocketed, unfortunately, and my wallet was all gone. It had cash, tons of cash. It had Visa card, ID, Social Security number, a license, and over 5 gift cards. That was a really bad day. Luckily, I had bought my ticket to go back, and yeah. Now, when I got there, I had the greatest time of my life with her. It was fun. It really was. And now, as I make this on 6/26, I will be living with her on 7/26. Which was fun. I met her back in May. Sure, people would like to say it's rushing, and they like to say how it's going to get struck by lightning, or how it's just going to go down a hole. But it's actually working really well. It's a pretty good life. And I can actually trust her more than people, which is the first person I've trusted because of other relationships I've been cheated on, but I can trust her, which means that's a good thing. Which means I can have this with no problem. A heart. With the keyhole in it that I unlocked. Now I'm just making art. But my life at this moment is going pretty good. It is actually going pretty good. And this is what I do now. And I actually make music. I make I make dubstep, okay. I started out after my brother had first shown me an artist called Skrillex, which to this day gets criticized a lot. That's what got me into music. Now I'm out there using FL Studio 10, making music under the alias of the Noise Dolls. I have a lot of famous artists on my Facebook list now that actually talk to me and communicate. Allison, Helicopter Showdown, 85, Dubscribe, a lot of famous artists. So, let's see, I'm happy with my girlfriend. Life goes pretty good with her. I make music, which is, yeah, good, definitely good. And then, yeah, that's really how that is. That's my life for you. It's really boring. There's actually a lot more drama, but I'll get to that later in life, I guess. So anyway, that's that. Enjoy.